Hey guys, today I'm filming the intro for my rolling project pan for 2025. This is where I'm going to be working on all of my hair, skin, and body products. And if you guys didn't catch it, please check out my finale for 2024. I showed you all of the things that I finished in that last month. I went through and gave you numbers of all of the foil samples, deluxe size samples, and full size products that I finished in each category throughout the year, hair, skin, and body. And then I also broke it down to tell you how many shampoos, conditioners, cleansers, moisturizers, all of that. And I think those are just fun numbers. And then I also share with you, out of everything that I used up last year, what would I actually repurchase? And I was not surprised to see that there were a lot of repeat favorites, so definitely check it out if you haven't. So today will hopefully be shorter. I'm just going to be showing you the things I'm going to be working on, the progress, and everything I have left. And some things I've not pulled, but I need to like rotate some things out. I love doing this project. I'm definitely still going to, but I have so many products now, thanks to PR, thanks to Skeepers, that I really want to try things out because it takes so long to finish things up. So we'll see what that looks like throughout the year. But let's just get started with hair products. For shampoo, conditioner, the oldest ones in my collection right now were the products that were in my travel bags. I'm just gonna pull these out and replace them with something else. I've already used them twice since I pulled them out. So this would be the Drybar Blonde Ale Brightening Shampoo and Conditioner. I really love this line. They're purple products. So shampoo, it looks like I'm about here, about halfway done, and the conditioner has like one more use left. And right now in my conditioner, I didn't pull it out. I have the Divi Whipped not body butter, hair butter. And then I also got a Vegamour uplifting conditioner from Skeepers. So I think I'll just play around with those until the shampoo is finished, but these should be empties for next month. Then for my leave-in, I pulled my next oldest because I did finish up one last month. This is the It's a Tan Miracle Leave-In product. This is a 2-ounce size, and I marked it with a silver Sharpie, so we should be able to see it. So this should be here like 3-4 months, I think maybe 3. And then for my scalp serum from Vegamour, I'm using their Grow Hair Serum. Made this much progress over the past month. It's been 4 or 5 weeks since my last update. I can't quite remember. So this should be here for a few more months. I definitely am seeing a little bit of hair growth from that. Thank goodness, because it's a really pricey product. And lastly, for hair, I have the Grande Hair Full Boost Volumizing Foam. I did not try to mark it, but I should, although this progress was from several months in between, but I have been keeping track of my uses. So I used it 3 times over the past month. Not the best. I use this on days where I take a shower in the morning, and I try to take a shower at night for the most part. And that can just leave my hair a little bit crunchy. So I try to, really zhuzh it in my hair. Moving on to skincare products. For removing my makeup, I'm using the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. This should be here for several more months. You guys know this is my holy grail, and this might be my last one, or maybe I have one more backup. So that's sad, but I have others in my collection I want to test. And then I love the Good Molecules one. Then for cleanser, I think I told you guys before that I needed to switch this out, but I do. This is the Dermalect Rapid Repair Daily Amino Gel Cleanser. I was here, now approximately down here, and I like this. Nothing's wrong with it. I just got so many cleansers last year that I want to rotate some things, but I might see if I have someone that wants this. Again, not that anything is wrong with it. I just have other things I think I would rather use, but I need to actually set it aside. I just don't know what I'm going to grab for next. But then we have my scrub, the Clinique All About Clean 2-in-1 Charcoal Mask and Scrub. This is feeling really light now, and this is something where I'm tracking the weights. So last update it was 1.877 ounces, today 1.267. There's potential for this to be finished by next update. There's still a lot of air in here, but I feel like I can tell like not as much is coming out. I don't know, it kind of depends on when I film my next update, I think. So there's a potential for that one. Then for my toner, I'm using the Paula's Choice Pore Reducing Toner. Really enjoying this. I can't see through it, and it's still too heavy for the scale. So this is what I'm using for the daytime. And then for nighttime, I've been inconsistent about this, which is why there is no new marking here. This is the Bioma Hydrating Milky Toner. I probably need to try to weigh this, but I just have not been the most consistent, but I've been trying to make myself do this on nights where I do take a shower at night because my skin's a little bit more dry, but sometimes I'm just doing eye cream and moisturizer at night. Then for my daytime serums, I've still been rotating between the two of these, and I need to put these back and pull something else out. I'm not gonna finish them anytime soon. I wanna try other things, but I've really been able to fully test these. I've been working on them for several months. So the way I've been choosing what to use for the day is if I took a shower in the morning, my skin's a little bit more dry, so I will reach for the Green Machine Vitamin C Dark Spot Serum because it's a little bit more hydrating. And then on days where I do not take a shower at night and my skin is less dry, I will use the In Beauty Project Acne Serum. I'm really enjoying the texture of this one, especially. Then for moisturizer for the day, my next oldest is a little mini Belif True Cream Aqua Bomb. I've already started using this. I'm about down here, maybe like here-ish. So this might be finished by next month. You guys know that is my holy grail. For nighttime serum, I am sometimes using the Derma E Ultra Hydrating Dewy Skin Serum. I was able to make a little marking there. I love this. But as I said, I've been a little bit lazier at night. My nighttime moisturizer is the Merit Great Skin Priming Moisturizer. This pumps up, so we went from here to here. I didn't realize at first that I could see through it, and this is feeling very top heavy. So I don't exactly know how far this comes up. So potentially this could be done. We will see, but I'm really enjoying that. Then we have the Beauty of Joseon Revive Eye Serum. So much progress here using this morning and night. I love this so much. So this should be here for a few more months. And then I was not as good about SPF this past month. I know. This is the Beauty of Joseon Relief Sun. The original one, I definitely want to try the aqua version. I haven't placed a YesStyle order in the longest time. I guess I just haven't seen new K-Beauty lippies there, which is my favorite thing to buy. And then I have my Dermatology Tingle Exfoliating Pads. I keep the little stopper in there. And these are nice textured pads, too harsh to use for every day. So I use these on days like yesterday where I wore no makeup. And I will use this at night to get off all of the oil and the grime from throughout the day. And I am tracking the uses on this, and I use these only 3 times the past month. And lastly, for body products, I used up my candy cane scrub, but I haven't picked anything new. I think this month I want to play around with some different KP products and just like test some different things to get my thoughts to film a review. I don't know if I'll be ready to do that at the end of the month. I think it might need a couple months, but I think I'm just gonna wait a little bit longer to pull in another Tree Hut. I don't think I have anything else wintry. Everything else is kind of spring. So I'm gonna play around with some KP products until then. But for my other body products, the Maylis Relure Titan Tone Body Serum, a good bit of progress over this past month, which is exciting. So this should be here 3 more months maybe. And I use this 6 times since last update. Then for body lotions, the Tree Hut Candy Cane Shea Whipped Body Butter. I only got a couple of uses out of this. I used this until I finished my candy cane scrub, and I was disappointed in myself that I didn't think to use this while I was using up my other candy cane scrub because I worked on too many. So I only used this 2 times. So I've used this only 6 times total, so it's gonna go back in my collection until next year, but I really enjoy this. So then after I finished the scrub, I went back to using my Replenix Retinol Smooth and Tighten Body Lotion, and I believe that I'm about down here. It's really hard to get out product. I really have to contort it, so this is definitely gonna be done soon, which is super exciting. I've been working on this for a really long time. I've been working on this since June, so I used it 5 times since last update. And then I did pull out my First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream to use on my hands. This is just a 1 ounce size. I'm about down to here, and I use this 6 times as well. So that was my intro for my 2025 rolling project pan. I would really love your suggestions for an intriguing name for this. I don't really want people to think it's a makeup project because if they click on it might be a bit disappointed. I know some people back in the day used to just call it like Project Use It Up, but I don't know. Just let me know what you think would be a good title that would be accurate but like clickable, you know what I mean? I just am not very good with that. I need to try ChatGPT. I've literally never used it. It came out, or at least got popular, way after I was done with school, so I just have never used it before, but maybe I should play around with that for some titles. That might be a good idea. But anyway, guys, I'd love to hear your thoughts on these products. I would love to know what you are working on right now, and if you plan on doing any sort of hair, skin, and body projects this year, or incorporating those items into other project pans, let me know your project pan plans. And I want to thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.